Okay, so I have switched things up a little bit. Usually I'm the other way around, but I thought I would do it standing up because it means I can do more hand gestures, and we all know how much I love hand gestures. If you watch anything on the channel, I'm always doing this. This is just something that I do. So this is also probably the first time you're seeing my desk setup. As you can see, it's quite cluttered. We've got the two main monitors and a little mini portable monitor, which is currently my third monitor right now. And then the thing I'm most proud of is the camera shelf right here. Got everything laid out. All my cameras, there's like 10 or 11 of them, which is really cool. And then some of the music stuff, and then the guitar up there as well. Now you can probably also see that I've got LEDs, except I don't really have LEDs because actually it's just Christmas lights. They are LED, but they don't do much. And it kind of looked okay at the start, but they're starting to kind of sag down now because I didn't really have any way of securing them. So I just kind of hooked them in place and hoped it would work. Now, I'm not hugely big on LEDs, but I do quite like the kind of RGB theme going on. And my computer's got sort of RGB LED things going on, and so does the motherboard inside. So there's a lot of flashing stuff going on in there. And I quite like the idea of having the desk kind of do it somewhat in unison, but I only had blue ones, so I love blue, but I kind of wanted something a bit more. So it just so happens that a company got in contact with us a couple of weeks ago called JESLED or JESLED, and they basically said, well, would you like to try out some of our strip LEDs? And I was like, yes, I would very much like to try these out. I've never owned or used LED strips before. A lot of my friends use them and they seem to enjoy them. This has multiple colors, timing, dimming, DIY, which I think means you can kind of trim it. So I'm interested to see how this is going to all work. So you're going to see me attempt to decorate my desk a bit better, probably quite badly. So let's see how this goes. Right, okay, so let's have a look and see what actually comes in the box. This is what the box looks like if you didn't see it earlier. Okay, cool, so it comes on, oh, it's like almost like a film reel spindle. That's kind of cool. So it comes on this cool little spindle. That's, I gotta say, that is kind of cool actually. And then you get, oh, quite a substantial remote. Lots of options here. Hopefully it comes with batteries, because sometimes things just don't come with batteries. And oh, okay, so it's a pull the tab kind of situation here. Yeah, okay, good. It's got a coin battery. That's good because I don't have any coin batteries here. And then, okay, so, and a plug. Oh, okay, so forget what these are called. But it's one of the, hang on, it's one of these little dinky plugs that you get in computers. That's kind of cool. Got any kind of, oh, okay. Comes with that as well. I quite like that. I don't know why they've included that, but you know, it's a nice touch. And on the back, it's got a ruler. So random, but I quite like that nice touch. Yeah, fair play. Oh, okay, I think, again, sorry, I don't do LED strips normally, so I have no idea. But I think this is for coupling it together, I believe. And then a little user manual as well. Okay, so now I've got to figure out what I'm doing with this. Again, I've never actually put any of these LED strip things up. It's got like adhesive on the back by the looks of things, and I've got to figure out how I want to attach it, because if I attach it to the wall and pull it off, then that means it will likely pull the paint off. So I'm debating putting it on the shelves. I don't know. I'm going to have to figure this out. Also, I better check that it works, so I'm going to just do that. Okay, we have confirmation. It does work. And that's cool, look at that. That's kind of cool. Perfect, look at that. Right, okay. So this is the remote. So I can turn it off. Okay. Right, I'm going to change it to blue. That's cool. Fade 7. Can I slow it? I can slow it more. That's more like it. Okay, that's good. I'm glad it works, so that's good. I'm going to try and put this up now. Okay, there we go. It's all set up. Now I've actually waited quite a few hours for the sun to go down because I wanted to give it, the full effect. And I've got to say, I quite like it. So yeah, overall the actual process of setting this up was really quite pleasant and actually very, very easy. Actually, the only difficulty I found was just figuring out exactly where I was going to kind of route it and wire it. But that was also really easy. The adhesive was strong enough, but it wasn't so strong that I couldn't adjust it if I needed to. And I've got to say, the best thing about it is it just looks so much nicer than those Christmas LED lights that I had before. And also, because it comes with this remote, I can control quite a lot of it, such as changing it all to blue, green, red. I can also cycle through. There's a whole bunch of options here. If you can see, there's a whole bunch of options on this remote. I can set it to auto, and then I can speed it up massively to migraine inducing flashing lights. So if I ever want to give myself a migraine, I have the option of doing that and letting it flash out until I end up completely dead on the floor with a massive headache. Jokes aside, I don't recommend having this setting unless you really want to have some kind of wild party. If you want something more chilled out, I'd suggest Fade 3 or Fade 7. And you want to just keep pressing the slow button until it slows to a point where it's, sensible cycling through, so you can now see it slowly cycling through the colours at a nice speed, not at a migraine inducing speed. And you know what, I'm going to slow it down even more. So another thing to point out is I did do the DIY part of it, so I actually had to cut it slightly short, which has left me a little bit left, well, a few feet left on the spindle, and I think I can actually couple it together because you have to cut along, I don't know if you can see this, but you have to cut along these little metal lines here, so you don't sever the wires, but it also means that you should be able to reconnect it. And yeah, cutting it was fine, so that's really good. And I'm debating, because I did it around the outside, I kind of would have loved to have had it illuminating the back like the last setup did do. So I'm debating, I don't know if I can kind of add more to this or get a second one, or maybe just some other LED lights just to kind of complement it. But yes, overall I've been really, really impressed with these lights from JESLED. Now, they did send it to us, but they didn't pay us to do this video, and we did agree to only do this video if we thought the product was worth it. And I've got to say that after having tried it out and seen what it can do, I'm very impressed, and I definitely recommend these LED strips from JESLED. So there'll be a link in the description if you would like to buy it. They're very affordable, actually very good quality, and yeah, if you want to kind of spice up your desk, if you haven't done the kind of RGB LED thing, then go for it. It does also make for quite an interesting background, and if I don't want it to be cycling through, I can just kind of make it red, which is, if I'm feeling, I don't know, evil. Blue I think is kind of a good background, so I might keep it on blue for video's sake. But yep, I can flash it. I can make it jump. I don't know what that does actually. What does jump do? Oh, okay, so okay, that's cool. Let's try Fade 7. I don't know. To be honest, it's on slow, but yes, I could do this for hours. So there we go. I hope you all enjoyed. One thing I did forget to say at the start is please be sure to subscribe with notifications on. We upload videos at least once a week on video production, photography, music production, home media setups, and now, I guess, desk setups as well. So if you're interested in any of that stuff, please be sure to subscribe, notifications on to stay updated on our latest videos. We will have a new video next week. I'm not sure what it'll be on, but it'll be hopefully something very interesting. And yeah, I shall see you in the next one. Goodbye. Sorry, I'm just waffling now. I'll probably cut most of this.